I'm liking where we're at. Things are smoothing out overall here. Hello, Nergal. I at least have 1 pip of negative energy resistance from our fancy new ring. So I think we will just get into this fight with 1 demon friend, and that goes beautifully well. In fact, going to sleep, not the end of the world, as the Fetubuses just run rampant on all the dream sheep. Beautiful. And once again, if we can kind of reduce the avenues of approach here, that seems like it would be a useful premise. So let's just dive down here. In fact, that was not... I very much was not living up to the ideals I was describing. And I walk right into more enemies. Perfect. Well, Speedrays, if you want to jump somewhere other than right in front of me, that would be nice. Well, that works for me. Tuck ourselves away behind a closed door. Once again, these absolute idiots chose actively not to evolve thumbs. What were they thinking? Beautiful. And that gets us out of a tight spot there real quick. And hopefully the rest of Layer 3 goes nice and smoothly for us here. Oh, hello, my goring friend. Please shoot your mist at me instead? Maybe, just maybe, because 36 damage is potentially lethal, my friend. Don't like that. No real shot that I fear you either. Let's play it safe here. We'll dip into our pocket of tricks. Call in a lesser servant. It's 2d6 on the calcifying dust. You know what? That's fine. We don't need to win that encounter in our first foray here. We'll just get the heck out of dodge for now. Hopefully we get Greater Servant relatively soon here, because that will add a lot of possibilities in regards to what we are equipped to handle. Well, let's engage in some light minor destruction, or light major destruction, sorry. Maybe some minor is fine. In fact, what am I even doing? Wand of Flame. Get some nice steam going, bit of a sauna for our merfolk friends, and that is perfect. As my dog is exceptionally upset in the background here. Again, probably somebody deigned to deliver a package, or worse yet, worst of all, a dog decided it was their purview to walk on our lawn, if you could believe it. But hopefully the poison kills you? No? Any day now? No? There we go. Fantastic. Even getting back up to being able to summon a major servant if we so need to. I mean, almost no shot do I do it when there's a 45% chance of them being aggressive, but it's just nice to know we have the option, you know? I will also definitely pick up a helmet, seeing as how that's something we still have yet to encounter in our journey. It's nice that the random helmet we found on the ground has the space to accommodate ears. Very handy. Can't imagine that's a everyday occurrence in the realm of a gnoll. But I will gladly take it here. And there we go. Now this time for real. I think we're pretty dang close to clearing out Layer 3. Things going relatively smoothly for us for the moment here. And, ooh. I mean, no shot can I fight you right now. Troll Hunter of Che. Yeah, you're gonna hit like a truck, 127 max health. No, not as bad as my initial reaction was once I actually took a peek at our health and how we're doing. But I would like Artifact Ring and Heal Wounds Potion at some point, so let's try to keep that in mind. Very much put the emphasis on try, because chances are that I will completely forget about the thing. Okay, and Sendel's mark right as we find our new home, and unfortunately, upstairs is not a great option because there's a wild snorg somewhere. Speak of the devil. You know what? Couple lesser servants. If I can get some poison. Oh my gosh, you didn't even... No berserk Snorg? Are you okay? Guys, I don't think Snorg is okay. I mean, I will gladly take advantage of your vulnerable state. Sorry to say it, but such is the truth of the matters when we are gleefully murdering all of the friends that we make here along our dungeon endeavor. 'Tis what it is. But Hydra should be able to take down. Nice not having to worry about slicing heads here whatsoever, and just continue to last our way through. And there we go. Definitely take the Death Yaks on one at a time. At least if we get lucky enough not to get max roll damages with mineral ACs, which does end up being the case here. So very fortunate overall there. Another protection from fire ring. Joy. Some cold resistance would be nice though, if I'm being honest. Please and thank you. Just but a single cold resistance. Please, my son is very sick. Okay, so gonna head down to layer 5. See how things are looking there, if it's at all reasonable of a place for us to be exploring. Unfortunately, Shoals has a decent amount of cold damage, so that's not ideal. Spider has a lot of poison damage, which we currently don't have any real way to deal with, so that's not very good. I mean, there's still some regular dungeon to explore, and that's probably pretty high on our list. Maybe after we take a quick peek into layer 5 here, shall we? Make sure none of these blink frogs blink right on top of our only escape path. Please and thank you. And hopefully we can, oh, speaking of cold damage, I forgot there for a moment, just started tabbing, but let's not put ourselves in that kind of a situation, shall we? Gosh darn it, I dropped my plate armor somewhere. What was I thinking? Maybe, oops. Maybe there's been better armor since then. Oh gosh, pressing all the wrong keys here. Let's try that one more time. Okie dokie. Not much going on. Results at my position. Oh. Would you look at that? Standing right on top of it. Well, definitely grab that bad boy. And we can probably just rinse and repeat on this stairwell. Oh, all in all, it's nothing we can't handle. And before I come to regret that, let's take this crew upstairs. Perfect. Can swap back over, just get ourselves the additional AC. How much does it actually give us? Oh, only 4? Wow. We can get some artifact plate armor then. I would be a very happy camper. At least while we're still using this strength ring. Definitely an argument to be had for switching up at some point if we lose that additional strength. But for the moment here, it's a pretty solid option. Triple yak. Turns out is a little tough for us to deal with. Or is maybe a perfect steady state, as we just managed to kind of hover at the same amount of health. 3 on 1, that way it's fair. Fantastic stuff. I even forgot in my own head that this is layer 5 and that we should probably be a little bit cognizant of that fact and ready to retreat as soon as things start to look dire whatsoever. And hello, Jivia Altar. We've briefly, I think, mentioned it in the past, but Jivia is going to be an interesting deity to try and hit in this series. Either going to have to get very lucky with an early rare sewers that contains the altar, or we 5 heads, that's fine. Or we have to hold off on a deity until this stage of lair, which is a bit of a rough pill to swallow for sure. Not ideal, so hopefully we can kind of luck ourselves into that run, especially in the future when we're not going Fated Altars, so we're not just picking up right off the bat. A bit more of a chance that we at least wait long enough to where the fancy sewers that I mentioned can show up. Oh, Blink Frog coming in behind is less than ideal. Let's just focus down that son of a gun real quick. And how risky do I want to play this as I see our health just creeping closer and closer to danger close mode? Turns out, just enough risk. Love to see it. Down to 26% chance of a hostile demon summon on our major demon, so hopefully we get that up and running sooner rather than later, because that will be instrumental in our ability to deal with a lot of threats. Oh, I did not realize Marcus was here again. So let us immediately read a teleport and get the heck out of dodge. Nope. No, thank you. I mean, so far, Layer 5 is going pretty well. I'm tempted to swap gears here and head somewhere else. But I guess if we're able to clear it, probably should. Any experience and resources we gain here obviously helps us survive any of our future endeavors. Right? Barbara once again. Oh. And cold enemy. Well. 3d13 when we're vulnerable to cold. I don't think that that is a viable option whatsoever for our future. So, probably going to try and avoid this son of a gun. Well, just going to refill my glass here real quick. Forgot that I still had half a can to spare. Oh me, oh my. I mean, we're almost out of teleport scrolls, but we do have plenty of fear, plenty of blinking. I wonder what my odds of paralyzing this son of a gun are. 71%? Am I feeling lucky? Okay, we do get the paralyze off. Don't know if it will last long enough. Son of a gun. Maybe we'll try to poke through. And if we can kill this buddy in the interim, that's perfect. Holy moly. Ooh, and then fire on the other hand. I'm a bit more comfortable dealing with. Let's switch off our strength ring for that. Get a bit of extra defensibility for ourselves here. That is wonderful. Just scrolls of ID. Okay. That is cool, I guess. Was hoping for something fancy, maybe an acquirement even, but it is what it is. Let's definitely kill the Cataplevis before the Dream Sheep has any fancy ideas. Perfect. Maybe we'll just keep the fire resistance on for now, seeing as how that seems to be the theme of the hour here. And you son of a gun. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Let's try that again. There we go. Much better. Paralysis is what we're going for, of course, not just some tiny spurts of flame as I just flick my lighter at this Rhyme Drake thinking that that will scare it off. I mean, there's some credence to it. It's at least, you know, fighting ice with fire, which, from my understanding, is always the thing to do, but still less than ideal. And okie dokie, I think it's back out to regular dungeon for the time being here. Hopefully get some resources that will give us what we need to handle either Shoals or Spider. Both are rough to say the least here. But let's check it out, shall we? Take me out to D11, please and thank you. And once more into the breach. Let's do it. Fantastic. 8-headed Hydra is actually the worst we've had to deal with so far. Should maybe have taken some precaution going into that instead of just diving head first. right into the thick of it, but here we are, still living and breathing. Well, the Hydra can unfortunately not say the same for themselves. Okay, +5 and +6 longsword. And unfortunately, our poison is kind of garbage tier in this scenario. So is a fear scroll. Oof. Okay, let's check that again. 35 damage? Ouchie. Because I could Greater Servant, and if it doesn't work, I just have to chain blank out, which, you know, is not ideal, but no, I think for now we'll just throw one blink out, and let's call in some more friends, shall we? One more for our trouble. Then we can drink one of our many heal wounds. Again, don't have an unlimited amount, but at least a decent sum for now. They're very low odds you one-shot me, so I'm gonna go for it. Despite my better thoughts here. Jeez Louise. 25 health is also probably lower than it should be. I mean, we'd have to roll pretty terribly while they roll the absolute max, so there is that. Okay, let's go one more heal wounds, just for safety's sake here, shall we? And then acid to take care of the final remaining sword, and let the demons come out to play. Thank you, friends. It's almost tempting to swap into one of these swords. +5 and +6 longsword in this economy? Hard to say no to that. Let's swap over to boomerangs. How much throwing do we have at the moment here? 9.8. So that's a fairly decent throwing score, as we're able to take care of our two-headed friend there. And a treasure trove. +3 dragon scales. I mean, very likely that we'd come across that at some point in our journey, or at least are able to construct it. But we'll see how she goes. We'll definitely want the main enchanted set for ourselves, if I had to guess. But who knows, maybe we get the scales of the Dragon King, and I have absolutely no desire to enchant up my own set. Could be nice. Huh. You're 66? No, you're just 44 damage. Okay, so better than expected, but still hurts. Water Strike, also terrible. This deals more damage when we're standing in water, right? Yes, it does. So I'm just gonna step out of water. Not going ideally here. We've at least broken away from our water nymph friend. We know that the max damage on a baby slime is 22. Oh my gosh, that water nymph is so close to dead. Can you hit through, friends? I mean, there's no water. Oh, there is water right next to me. Never mind. You know, at the risk of this being an extremely foolish decision, I'm just gonna blast you. Then we're gonna take you upstairs, my friend. Split the slime up. And that is wonderful. So now we still have one tier 2 slime and some ugly things, eh? Let's bring tier 2 slime upstairs. Should probably bring it out into the open area, because greater chance of this son of a gun splitting. And that is perfect. Holy moly. Just rest up here before heading once more into the breach. Hopefully the rest of the floor isn't quite as sketchy as our encounter there. But no promises. We can at least fly, so we can abuse the ever-living crap out of our rolling beetle pal. Fantastic stuff. Sure, I'll close the door. Oh, and then little did I know that we were setting them up to run right into our other trap there. Fantastic. Wait. Tarantella? What the heck happened there? Maybe he was a shapeshifter and they were an unseen horror and then they turned into a Tarantella? I have no freaking idea, folks. That was a weird one. Maybe the beetle should have specced into wings instead of bowling. That's what I've always said. It's all about wings and opposable thumbs, and any animal that tells you differently is just stupid. But okie dokie. E14, eh? A little bit terrifying to fight the electric-themed ugly things here, but they can't hit what they can't see, and they seem to just be ineffectually slamming into us here, so that's not too shabby. You, on the other hand, are a problem, my friend. Okay, good. We get the paralyzed right away. Please, no ice-themed friends. Not today, not any day. And there's that lightning damage I was worried about. So 17 and 18, so we're not lethal yet. Now we're at lethal. Blow your mind, 80% chance. I'll take that bet. Perfect. Holy moly. Well, let's just get right back into the swing of things here. Afraid I'm still wearing my fire resistance, so that is fine by me. That suits me fine. And we'll just poison the ever-living crap out of all of my new friends here. There we go. Feel a bit more experienced. Fantastic. Well, oh, anti-magic Lagitang and Robe of Fire Resistance. You know what? I'm gonna Greater Servant, and we get it. No whammy, perfect. Then we'll swap with you, my friend, and then just constrict Agnes. Lovely. Anti-magic Lagitang, hey? I don't want our magic around. Oh wait, no, I don't need magic. I need health for Makhleb. Do I swap to Lagitang build? Does mean giving up a shield, which I'm never a huge fan of. It's a thought, at least. It's an idea that we can ponder. Keep in mind. Why, hello, my smite heavy friends. Very sketchy, but fortunately they're also vulnerable to poison, so we can kind of hold our own against our less than favorite bee pals. Not too shabby. And getting awfully close to finishing off the dungeon for now. It's at the moment we're unfortunately not in that much better of a position than we were before coming down to clear here. Ooh, I do see a scroll blinking though. See a scroll blinking, and I am a happy knoll. Okie dokie, let's split up the pack here a little bit, make sure we're not getting any might shenanigans. Vampiric Battle Axe, also kind of a cool weapon. Oh gosh, the game really wants me to give up on this shields idea. Oh, and simulacrums suck. Wait, are you real? No, you're a shapeshifter. Okay. The world makes sense again. So okay, Tengu Warrior has to go. Let's scroll of fear for those two sons of guns. They can get the heck out of our hair. So you can airstrike me, and Wind Blast doesn't deal damage at least. Okay, so that's good. Airstrike though, oof, still a bit rough for us to deal with. Oh man, I'm also very stiff in my chair today. Oof, should have been stretching a little bit more throughout the run apparently. Let's get some poison on this son of a gun. Then we're just going to use up far more Scrolls of Fear than I feel comfortable with. But let's test out our damage with boomerangs here. I mean, you could please chill out. I should get double damage against you. Oh, you're probably my shapeshifter friend if I had to guess. And oh, that means you probably can't drop your skin, right? unfortunately. Because that's what I need here. I need some swamp dragon scales. That would be lovely. Just fantastic. Let's take you upstairs, my friend. Welcome to the party. And that should be just about it. Fantastic. Terrifying stuff so far. D15 has not been a friendly zone by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, I do see a kite shield, which may or may not be the first kite shield that we've come across. How are we looking? We're at 10.4 for shields, so still a little too low to comfortably switch into this. I guess we're already at min-delay. If I swap over, we go up by 0.1, but we gain a lot of shield score. Yeah, that's actually probably worth it. Ooh, and a resistant melee. That was interesting. Don't see that very often for sure. And hello, friends. We could form an orderly queue. Oh gosh. Hate this. So we're gonna re-teleport and hope that takes us the heck out of dodge. It does do so, but it also drops us on the wrong side of the map. I guess wrong is all relative, but in this case, it is definitely not what we were hoping for here today. And let's see if I can take care of you quickly, my Pyromancer pal. Not too bad here. As long as enemies keep filtering in one by one, I don't mind. Let's go with Minor Servant again. And Coxsec, if you could do some good work on our Death Knight friend. There we go. We get through the damage repel at least, so that's perfect. And then it's mainly just the ugly things. I guess this Rukshasa as well, but mainly just the ugly things, at least in regards to the pack we escaped from before. Ooh, and if they want to go red ugly things this time, that is cool by me. Just not white ugly things, you son of a gun. How dare you? After I asked so nicely too. Oh, whoops. That's not where I wanted to blast. Thanks, auto target. But there we go. Fantastic. And I'm finally taking a bit more active notice of the Makhleb healing on kill. So that is fantastic. Back up to 7 scrolls of blinking also gives us plenty of options for the future here. Only really possible to die if I'm stupid, which chances are still fairly high, but hopefully it does not come to pass. And okie dokie. I guess Shoals is probably our best bet. It is really good odds that we find ourselves a better polearm there. Don't need any special resistances. It'd be nice to have cold resistance. I wouldn't complain if we had cold resistance, but it is what it is, and here we are. We have a decent number Wand of Flame charges, so we can hopefully get some steamed merfolk cooking here.